As you know, today is April 15th, and it would also have been the income tax filing due date. But because of the COVID-19 pandemic, that has been pushed back to July 15th. Joining us this morning to talk more about this is Corey Hattemer. She's the Director of Prosper Programs with Foundation Communities. Good morning, Corey. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I think when people heard the news that the tax deadline had been extended, there was quite a bit of relief, especially for those who may have to pay.
Yes, definitely.
Let's talk about that deadline extension and what we should be doing right now with this extra time.
Sure. So the IRS extended the filing and the payment deadline for 2019 returns to July 15th. But we and the IRS recommend that everyone still file their taxes as soon as you can, especially if you're expecting a refund, but also just to give yourself that peace of mind of being done with your taxes. A really important piece also is that Congress passed the CARES Act last month, and that includes a $1,200 or more stimulus check for most Americans. And so the best way to get that check is to file your 2018 or 2019 tax return.
Now, what about the opposite if I have to pay back any taxes?
So the stimulus check is different than any tax that you owe. So you'll still owe those taxes, still need to pay it before July 15th, but you'll still get your stimulus check in whole. They're two separate payments.
Okay. How can you help us, professionals such as yourself?
Yeah, so we provide free tax preparation to 20,000 Central Texans every year from January to April. Usually that's in person at our tax sites throughout the city, but we closed that in-person tax prep due to COVID-19 and relaunched as online tax prep. So we have free online tax prep available if you go to prospertaxhelp.org. So we have IRS certified tax preparers who can prepare your return, help you make sure you maximize your refund, and then also help you make sure you're claiming that stimulus check that's going to be so important for so many people.
And that stimulus check, I won't have to add that on to my income, correct?
No, that's right. It's going to be separate.
And then I know you say don't procrastinate, get it done now, also because of the stimulus check, but what if I just find myself not having the time to do it just yet because I'm dealing with children, because I'm trying to deal with stay at home?
Right. That's totally understandable. And so we're going to be open and available through July 15th, at least online. If we're able to open in person, then we'll be available that way, but we will at least be available virtually through that July 15th extended deadline. So whether you are ready to file now or next month or in July, we're here to help you do that.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit at a time so we're not overwhelmed.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Of course. Thanks for having me.